Now that you have seen the kick, we're going to start with the Esquiva Lateral. So I'm going to do my Esquiva Lateral to my right. And straight away from the bend leg of the Esquiva Lateral, I'm going to do my Meia Lua de Frente. And then link with my Esquiva Recuada. So let's take a look again. My Esquiva Lateral goes to the right, so leg in parallel. The leg that's bent from the Esquiva is the one that I do my Meia Lua de Frente, so to the opposite side. And on the return of the Meia Lua de Frente, straight into my Esquiva Recuada. Now we're going to do the change the leg of the Esquiva Recuada into the rolê. So remember to lift your hip up. You can bring both legs together, but remember the hand has to be flat so you can support the weight. Extend the opposite leg for the rolê, and now we're going to do the rolê over the straight leg. It's very important when you do the rolê, you finish your leg in parallel. So you're going to be in parallel to the front. As you can see here, I step my leg as far as I can, and then the front leg is the one that goes up. At that point, I don't want to stop. So as soon as I place my leg all the way around, I lift the other leg, keeping my hands flat on the floor, and then I'm going to just switch the leg. At the beginning, you can do a little switch. You don't need to go all the way up. And when you finish the switch, you don't place the leg down straight away. You bring the leg through. So you bring the leg in parallel on the base of the Ginga so you can start your Ginga straight away. Don't rush the steps. Make sure you work it out nice and slow at the beginning. So do your Esquiva Lateral, Meia Lua de Frente, and then into your Esquiva Recuada. Now on the change here, there are a few options. You can bring the legs together and then extend the leg. Or you can also as well bring one leg at a time or straight through. So I can bring the leg straight through, which is a little bit more demanding on your leg. Keep the leg straight all the way in parallel. Remember, it's the front leg that goes up. Your hand is flat when you're doing the switch. Bring the leg from the top straight down. So you don't place that leg down from the switch. You keep the legs nice and wide. And then back to your Ginga normal. The more you practice this, the easier it is. And it becomes easier to add the momentum. So if you know the move now, you can then link everything. And don't stop too much in between the steps. And then you can add some flow into it. Now let's take a look on the other side. Now we're doing the Esquiva Lateral into my left. So Esquiva Lateral to the left, Meia Lua de Frente will go to the opposite side, to my right, and then straight into the Esquiva Recuada. Remember, hands flat so I can lift my hip, and then I can bring my legs back. At the beginning, you can just do the hop together, or you can bring the front leg back, and then bring the back leg all the way through, or you can just bring the leg straight through from the hop. When you go around, remember to go over the straight leg and your leg goes in parallel. It's very important that you get that leg all the way around and then you do the switch. The switch doesn't need to be high, and then you make sure you bring the leg all the way to the Ginga position. Let's take a look again. So Esquiva Lateral to the left, Meia Lua de Frente to the opposite side, Esquiva Recuada. Choose what's best for you to do the Esquiva. Do the rolê over the straight leg, bring the leg in parallel, front leg will go up, do the switch, and remember to bring the leg straight from the switch all the way to the front so you can go back to your Ginga. Keep doing the drill, don't rush, especially you might find that one of the sides is harder than the other, so work it through the steps. Remember to check every single step separately if you get confused, and then you combine them. I hope you liked, and I see you on the next move of the moment.